Everybody. So a few weeks back, I alluded to some firearms acquired in an estate sale. Today's video will be part one of an 8-part series, and basically I'm going to go through all the pistols and then all the rifles, and kind of give you a little bit of a show and tell. As you can see, this one that we have here today is a little bit worse for wear. It did have a very nice holster at one point, but you can see it kind of blew out the bottom and looks like they tried to tape it back together. But the pistol inside of here is actually in really good shape. So what we're looking at today is an Iver Johnson Model 57A Target. And yes, before YouTube has a fit, you will see this pistol is indeed unloaded, and this is handled in a safe environment. Now, this was one of the ones that I acquired as part of this estate sale. Just to give you a little bit of a background on the Model 57, those were produced from 1957 to 1960, but this one is the 57A. So the reason I'm going to tell you about the 57 is because a lot of the features were carried over into the 57A model. So the Model 57, these were available in 2.5 inch, 4.5 inch, and 6-inch barrels. They weigh, at least for this model, which is the 4.5 inch, they weigh 29 ounces. So you're looking at just about 2 pounds. It's a pretty large frame revolver, surprisingly. So you can imagine recoil is really negligible. So the 57 was manufactured from 1957 to 1960. What we have here in front of us is a 57A. Now these were exactly like the 57 series. However, some of the things that they incorporated into the 57A was this side loading gate, which wasn't present, from what I understand, on the 57 models. The other thing, I'm trying to think. The other thing, if I'm not mistaken, you guys can correct me in the comments, is this adjustable rear sight. Now, it's not really that adjustable. Oops, sorry. Don't have it in camera there. But, these are some pretty old pistols. A lot of them, they're not really sought after, but they're good little plinking pistols, to be honest. Something good to teach some firearm safety training with. In particular, the 57A was manufactured from 1961 to 1978. So we're just going to take a quick look at this one today. You can see that it's in very good shape. It's got a patina going on. There's a little bit of a burr on the rod there for the cylinder. But overall, it looks really good. These grips are prone to chipping because they're quite soft, from what I understand, the plastic. But you can see these are in absolutely perfect shape. There's not a tremendous amount of wear on your cylinder in terms of your drag marks. You can see that right there. I don't know how well that focuses. It does say 22 caliber. And of course you see Iver Johnson Target on the top here, Model 57A, manufactured in Fitchburg, Massachusetts. Now these things are a little odd. They are very interesting. You have to get them into, let's see, we got it in half cock. They're very interesting to take apart. And I have boogered this up more times than I can tell you. Just trying to familiarize myself with this. I'm going to slide this around. One thing you're going to notice is there's a notch in the cylinder here, and you'll rotate that back over to where it kind of lines up with your barrel. And once you get it sort of lined up with your barrel, then your cylinder will lift right out of there. I don't know. It looks like, I don't know if this is just from use and abuse over the years. It looks like, some of the holes here are a little worse for wear for those 22 rounds that went in there. Of course, this is an 8-shot. This is a double action revolver. just wanted to show you what that cylinder looks like. It looks to be in pretty good shape, other than some of these nicks here. And I don't know if that was where somebody was trying to get the spent casings out, or exactly what the deal was there. It does appear to be relatively tight. Let's see if we can get this thing. It's always fun for me to try to get this to line back up like it should. I think that's it. There we go. Didn't expect that to be that easy. I'll let you, I mean, you can hear the very slight movement in the cylinder. I mean, so it's still, I'm not a Revolver expert, but it's still relatively tight. And of course you will see that this is also double action. So just a neat little pistol. You know, all in all, these things really aren't worth much. Most of your Iver Johnsons just simply aren't. I do know, like, in excellent condition, this might garner about, I don't know, $250 maybe. But this is just a cool little pistol, a little 22 revolver that you can go out plinking with, not have to worry about, you know, breaking the bank or, you know, breaking the pistol. But it's pretty cool. Like I said, I believe these, let me reference my information over here. I believe these were manufactured in 1961 to 78. So this isn't one of your turn of the century ones like your top break styles that they did. A lot of them were available in 30. I think 32 Smith & Wesson was a very common caliber back then. But still, nonetheless, really cool little pistol. So, like I said, there you have it. It's got a very nice patina going on. There's no missing parts here, just some of your typical wear. You know, one of the neat things is, and I'm not sure what this is called, but I just did the partial. They call it a half cock. I call it more of a partial. You can see the gap there, but watch this, and that'll drop that hammer. If you guys know what this is, I don't really know what the technical term is. I just know it's present on this. Let me know in the comment section, because I've not really seen anything discussing this. So anyway, I think that's just kind of neat. I'm not seeing that on most revolvers, but like I said, here you have it. This is that Iver Johnson Model 57A Target, or Iver Johnson Target Model 57A. Like I said, this is part one of what will be an 8-part series, and I'll go through and show all the different ones that I acquired. So just be on the lookout for the next videos. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. It helps grow the channel. And just be in store for more cool things like this to come. And just keep in mind, guys, a lot of times where you can really find some of these hidden gems is on, you know, when someone has an estate sale, or there's, you know, a local auction or things of that nature, because it's advertised to a much smaller audience. If you go in places like Proxy Bid, Gunbroker, etc., you know, that's a huge audience all across the nation, and there's a lot more potential for collectors to be present or watching those auctions. So a lot of times things go for a premium. Maybe when I get to the end of this 8-part series, I'll tell you what I paid for all this. But suffice it to say, I think I got a pretty good deal. And like I said, this is just part one of 7 more videos to come. But thanks everybody for watching, and if you have any more information on this, make sure you hit me up in the comment section. Let me know. I enjoy learning all kinds of things that I don't know, because I am not by any means any expert, especially on revolvers. Of course, you see the trademark owl's head. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and you guys have a great day.